We are Sorted, a group of mates who have your back when it comes to all things food. From cooking battles to gadget reviews
And it's not worth it.
and cookbook challenges to a midweek meal packs app.
Crack your eggs, bake.
We uncover the tools that'll help us all cook and eat smarter. Join our community where everything we do starts with you.
Welcome everybody to Fridge Cam. Now you know how much we love to push our friend and chef Ben to his very limits, especially when we ask him to take iconic fast food items up to a whole new level.
Now, last time we challenged Ben to a Big Mac, which he refused to eat.
Eat it.
No,
Evans, you've got to eat it.
You're not going to eat it. James got this covered.
Today we're challenging him to make a KFC Zinger burger vegan, and obviously in the process make it all a lot better.
I'm already excited for this because this is kitchen meets science lab.
I know that you're not going to eat this, but boys,
Oh, the chicken one, yeah.
do you want to analyse? What do you mean the chicken
What
one?
do you mean the chicken one?
Because look, the vegan one looks a bit sad, doesn't it?
But that's the whole point.
Yeah, we got to know what we're aiming for.
So this is how KFC described their Zinger burger. If you like it hot and spicy, a Zinger burger will be sure to hit the spot. This 100% chicken breast fillet is coated in crunchy, spicy Zinger flavouring and served with fresh, crisp lettuce and sweet mayo on a seeded bun. It really packs a punch.
We'll tell you what you're missing.
It's a very sweet burger. I didn't really realise how
is
sweet
quite
it was.
I mean, I've had better chicken burgers.
The original recipe vegan burger is a meat-free alternative to their classic chicken fillet burger, replacing the usual chicken breast fillet with a bespoke vegan corn fillet, which is coated in the Colonel's iconic blend of 11 herbs and spices.
It's not as crispy, is it? Anyway, even looking at it.
It almost looks like, and I say this with respect, like a frozen burger.
Yeah, looks like a baked nugget.
And I guess the way you construct it, mycoprotein, corn, is it's not already chicken breast shaped, so they have to shape it into that shape.
Okay, so the difference between that, it's a very meaty texture. I think they've done a good job with that. It's very spiced, it's very spiced. In a good way, it's actually got a lot of flavour.
The interesting thing is that doesn't taste anything like the chicken burger. They're not trying to recreate the flavour of the chicken burger, which I think is a really positive thing.
So what we're aiming to do here is basically create an amazing, vegan, spicy burger with the characteristics of the Zinger, but like, there.
We're not going to go mycoprotein. We've done some thinking and we've got an alternative. And when I say we, this is a collective effort with the food team. And I'll be honest, this is actually the first time I'm cooking it as well. So it's an experiment for us all.
Great, let's do it. What are your thoughts? What are we going to start on?
The patty. So we're going to combine Seitan with chickpeas. So it's still like, instead of a chicken zinger, it's a chickpea zinger, but with Seitan.
It's a Seitan pea.
So drain our chickpeas, but we're going to keep the water they're cooked in.
Oh, because it sounds like a fancy aftershave, doesn't it?
Aquafaba.
It definitely hasn't got a fancy smell.
Process-wise, chickpeas we blitz into a fine crumb and then add a whole bunch of other stuff, including gluten, which is partly what makes it Seitan. And then we add in white miso, nutritional yeast, garlic powder, salt and pepper. It doesn't actually need too much salt because of the miso, but a pinch and some pepper.
Does it need a bit of juice?
Told you it was an experiment. Right, I think what this needs is to be brought together by hand now and kneaded.
Oh, right.
So we've done most of the work. This should be dough-like and elasticy if
It's squished together.
we need it. Seitan on its own is full of gluten, which is high in protein, but it's not all of the essential amino acids. So it's not complete protein.
Yep.
By combining it with chickpea, you get the ones that are missing. So what we now have is complete protein, all the essential amino acids your body needs.
Excellent.
What's the point in the yeast?
It's got to be flavour, right?
Flavour, and I think there's an association that vegans miss out on B12, and therefore you're adding it in. Now, there's not a huge amount of B12 in chicken anyway. It tends to be more red meat, although there is some. So it's more just making sure you've got that nutrition, but it also has that umami flavour. So Seitan on its own will look a bit smoother, This has got some texture in it because of the chickpeas we put there, which we've put there for complete nutrition and because of the play on words, chick. Or our chickpea zinger.
Hello, Mike here again. Sorry, we've just paused the video to ask you to subscribe and hit the bell. You won't regret it, promise, and it really does make a difference, so thank you. Back to the video. Right, what next?
That'll be enough to make 4. So cut it in 4, shape each quarter into a ball, roll it out into the shape that resembles a chicken breast, and you want it about 1 centimetre, 1.5 centimetres thick.
What can you compare that to? Because it looks weird.
Rubber.
Yeah, it's very stretchy, it's firm.
I think it's alien to us because it's a relatively new thing over here, whereas Seitan has been used as a protein source in other parts of the world forever. So it's just, again, what you're used to.
How long does that boil for?
6-7 minutes, then we'll fish them out. In that time, and let's make vegan mayonnaise. Vegans don't like egg yolks, so we're going to use the protein from the chickpea water we saved, aquafaba. Weigh in 70 grams of aquafaba, and then we're going to add to it 1 clove of garlic, sugar, sriracha, mustard, and vinegar. Blend all this up first to a paste. You'll need to do that for about a minute or 2 because the aquafaba behaves slightly differently to egg yolk. Little pinch of salt going in there. My fault, forgot that. Right, now stop it, but leave the stick blender in there. Whack in all of the oil, and then you're going to blend it, but slowly, very slowly draw it up as it's blending, and that should emulsify all of the oil into the aquafaba.
It's gone so mayonnaise.
Yeah.
And it smells fantastic.
Let's have a taste.
It smells like mayo. Thanks.
We're having a look for something that's mayonnaise-like and tasty.
Look at that.
You can tell me if that's the right level of sweet versus tang, but I think that's lovely.
Oh, it's delicious. It has got a slight heat. It's got the nice colour, but the sriracha gives it a nice warmth. It's a spicy mayo, but it's sweet, but it's not as sweet as the Zinger burger, and I actually much prefer that.
I reckon these are about there.
I'm a little bit disturbed at how much that looks like chicken.
Do you know what? Let's try this.
It is going to be different to Seitan because it's got chickpeas in it.
I'm nervous.
It's tasty good, but it is spongier.
It is spongy. It's not rubbery though, and that's good for me.
And at the moment,
Cheers.
it's missing all element of fat. Once we fry it and add the fat element in there as well and the crisp,
I think that's going to be really nice.
this is a level above, but we think it would be pretty good to make like a chili maple drizzle to add a little bit more sweetness, like the sweetness from the Zinger.
Fried chicken, maple syrup. I mean, that's a combination. That works.
While we're doing it, you could replace the buns with 2 waffles.
Oh, hello.
So a quality maple syrup and a jalapeno, seeds and all, going in, and we'll boil it up and reduce it by about half, maybe by about a third or half, so it's sticky, and we'll just drizzle that over at the end, and it should be sweet and spicy.
Dredge time, yeah?
Yep, the liquid to dredge our Seitan chickpea fillet. Natural yogurt, needless to say, not dairy. This is coconut yogurt.
Coconuts can make anything. Honestly. Milk, water, shavings, cream, oils.
Cups.
Yeah.
Cups, yeah. Weapons.
Bras.
Bras, yeah.
We've tried a lot of kind of vegan or dairy-free yogurts, and this was our personal favourite, but it's basically coconut milk and cream, thickened with a few things, potato starch and other stuff, and then the important thing is live cultures.
Oh, that is very lovely.
So you always do this to your chicken pieces, whether it's thigh or breast, the marinating in buttermilk.
Yeah. And I guess this is the equivalent. Those live cultures and the sourness, the acid from the lemon are going to break down, I guess, the proteins.
Yeah.
Do they make them does it tenderize or is it just for flavour?
I think it's mostly for flavour and for stickiness.
say, yeah.
So this is almond milk, coconut yogurt, lemon, sriracha and salt.
Will our Seitan chickpea fillets benefit from longer within that marinade, much like a chicken piece would?
That is a good question, Jamie.
Oh, you got
and
him.
not one I have the answer to.
Got him!
I don't know with those proteins. They're already cooked. So maybe not,
Yeah.
but maybe.
How many herbs and spices are you going for, Ebbers?
So our 11 herbs and spices
Yes.
Oh,
consist of 5 going into our flour. Smoked paprika, nutritional yeast, Aleppo pepper, onion powder, cumin, salt and pepper. I reckon we've probably got 11.
Flavours.
sure.
Cumin, smoked paprika, Aleppo pepper, nutritional yeast, garlic powder, onion powder, mustard, salt and pepper, miso, and sriracha. 11.
And straws, because you've been clutching at them for the last 5 minutes.
Our Seitan chickpea patties need to be floured, dunked, and floured again.
Step back. I've got this.
$180 degrees, 5 or 6 minutes. Ooh, Mike, have a look. Is that the crispy dangly bits you wanted?
Oh, nearly. They are standing to attention. That is looking pretty good. Those crispy bits are, that's it, isn't it?
That's what made the zinger burger.
The zinger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vegan sesame bun, sliced and toasted on the inside. Iceberg lettuce, crisp. And then we can construct. Generous dollop of our vegan mayonnaise, crisp iceberg lettuce, our Seitan and chickpea patty coated in the Zinger crumb, maple and jalapeno syrup, bun lid.
Well, it certainly looks like a leveled up Zinger burger.
It looks great.
Shall I cut it in quarters?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to try this one?
No, he's not allowed to eat this one,
Yeah, I
right?
was going to say.
So, the outside looks like a Zinger burger.
Yeah.
The inside looks very much like the KFC vegan burger.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
It's a great looking burger. Cheers.
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 Cheers. Here we go.
Oh.
Please be nice.
Now you've got the fattiness of the mayo and the deep fry.
It's so good.
That Seitan takes on another life.
But the batter is so much crispier than even the original Zinger, which has super sort of crispy shards, doesn't it?
And the aquafaba cheat on the mayonnaise,
Yeah.
I'm pretty chuffed with that.
As a direct comparison, recreation, and level up, that is absolutely fantastic.
I like that.
Oh, mate, you and the food team have absolutely nailed that.
And more.
I wasn't even sure at the start of this where we were going to end up, but I'm really impressed with that.
Well, now it's over to you guys. What iconic fast food should we be putting to the test next?
Comment down below, let us know, and if you want to get hold of the vegan chickpea zinger burger recipe, we'll be really nice and put it up on the website for you. Link is downstairs.
Before you go, just a quick shout to say thanks to all of you who are using and sending us your thoughts on our Packs app. We wanted to create a tool to help you boss your midweek meals, cut down on food waste, and reduce the cost of your weekly food shop, and you are helping us do just that, so thank you. We want to make this as accessible as possible right now, so if you haven't tried it, you can now for a full month absolutely free. The link is in the description box below. And now for the bloop.
So it feels like there's quite a lot of other flavours going on in there. So does that mean that we're not going to get much of the chickpea-ness come through?
It's just too predictable.
I think that's fair.
Right, fine.